Hello and welcome to Be Savvy and Create. My name's Tracy and today we're going to be looking at the text tool on photopea. So first, if we go over to the text tool and click on it and then click onto our canvas, you can click anywhere on your canvas you like. And then we're going to click over here on the character menu. From here we can change the font and the size. So if we increase the size, and then we can have a look at the different fonts then. There we go. If you want a larger font than 150, because obviously when you're using it onto a large canvas, 150 isn't that big for different designs, you can just delete and change the font just by typing in and enter. So if we click on here, that brings up all the different fonts. You can choose the different types of fonts you like, or you can just go down and look at the preview to see which sort of style that you would like. Today we're going to click on this one, and if we write Be Savvy and Create, and now we're going to have a look at a few different things in the menu over here. But first, before we do that, we're going to click on the arrow so it's selected our text. So then anything we click on in here will change our text as we're doing it. So on here there is different types. This is your main font, but on some fonts you can get different selection of the font. So let's have a look. So we're using this one now, and then obese, obviously it's bolder, irregular, or skinny. So if we stick on the basic one, and we're going to have a look at tracking. Tracking's quite fun, different way to use your text. You can make a bigger gap between the letters and the words, or you can go the other way and make them closer together. Okay. Leading, I'm not really sure what leading is. I've used it on a few different fonts and I can't see anything different with the work at all. So I always just leave it on what it is already set on, which is the auto. This one here, this makes the text taller if we go this way, or shorter when we go this way, until it pretty much disappears. Okay, so it is set at 100, and again you can go across and just type in what you'd like. This one here is a little bit like tracking, but instead of separating the letters, it just kind of makes them wider. So it's going bolder, isn't it? And then again the other way, until again they almost delete. You can see the very fine lines there. And again, if we delete it and type in 100, that brings us back to normal. Baseline. Baseline's easy to show you if I just do a bit of the text. So I'm going to highlight the create here, and then the baseline will bring it up or bring it down, comparing it to the rest of the text. Can't really see it that great in this font. So if we go back and see if we can change the font a little bit to one that's a bit more basic. Let's have a quick look. That one to do. And then because I'm on the arrow, I can just move my text over. And we're just going to change the size a little bit. There we go. Right, so again, let's you can see how it goes a little bit higher or a little bit lower compared to the rest of the text on the line. And again, we've looked at colour. So if we go back and select all of our text, this one here you can press and it turns everything bold. So if you didn't want to use a bold on here, well, this one hasn't got bold, you can just press the P there. Again, this one is italic, so just press it and it turns italic. This one here, you press and it turns it all into uppercase, and then back again. This one here, oh, what we're going to do is we're just going to go back on here to show you what this one does. And we need to have some capitals in our sentence. And then you'll be able to see what that, what that button does. Okay. And we're going to press the arrow again, so we've got it selected. And we're going to click on this one. As you can see, it all goes into capitals, but your actual capitals are a lot bolder and larger than the smaller text. Okay, so we've come off that one, and we're going to click on this one. Hold on, let me show you this again. If we highlight some of the text and click this one, it then makes the letter smaller and higher. If we highlight savvy, highlight savvy, and press the lower one, it makes it smaller and below the line. Is a strike through, so the line goes all the way through your text. So that's how you use the character menu. We'll have a quick look at the warped. If we go onto the text here, and also have to highlight it if we're going to be using that, it brings up, as we said before, a text across the top. Here is where you can change your font like you did on the other side, and here again is where you can change the different parts of the font. So the crate round has a regular and an italic look. Size is here again, we have to type in if we want it bigger than 150. Colour we can change again here. This clicks is like your paragraph of where it's going to set. I haven't really had to play around with this one much, to be totally honest with you, and haven't really noticed any difference with them. Okay, warping's quite fun. You can change a different style of how it's going to fit. Let's say if we go on the arc, you can change how the bend's going to be, so it can be this way, or it can be that side. And we can change lots of things by just having a play around with the toggles. Oh. So there's lots of different effects you can do. If you click on here, there is loads. We'll have a little look. Oh, that was a bit crazy. So, yeah, just go and have a little play around and see what different things you can create with your letters and your text. We'll move that back over here. And when we're on it, we can also go back over here and we can change things like our colour. And we can then play around with this menu here and see if we can make other changes. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to Be Savvy and Create. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye!